In this question, we are asked to find the value of angle y, and line AB is parallel to line CD, and also AB is equal to BC. So they say find the size of the angle y. From triangle CDE here, if you look, this angle, and this one are supposed to be equal to 180 degrees if you add them up together. So we can go ahead and name this angle here. Let's name it angle Z. So from the equation, x plus y plus z is equal to 180 degrees. So let's keep the equation aside. But if you look from this equation here, we are to find the value of y. But what is the value of x? We don't know. What's the value of z? If we look from here, there is no relation we can use to find angle x immediately, but we can find the value of z. Since they say line AB is parallel to line CD, this angle here must be equal to this angle because they are corresponding angles. So we can label this angle angle Q and write it down. Q is equal to Z. But what's the value of Q here now? If you look, since they say line AB is equal to line BC, that means this is an isosceles triangle, and this angle here must be equal to this angle, since it is the angle the two equal lines make with the non-equal line. That is, angle Q is equal to 58 degrees. So we can write it down. Since earlier we had Q is equal to Z, that means since Z is also equal to 58 degrees. So we have one of the variables, we are left with one. But if you look, line ACE here is a straight line. So that means this angle, and this one must be equal to 180 degrees if you add them up. So you can also form the equation 58 degrees here plus 3x plus 58 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Collect the like terms, so we're going to have 3x plus 58 degrees plus 58 degrees is equal to 180. 58 plus 58 is 116, so 3x plus 116 is equal to 180. So we're going to have 3x is equal to 180 degrees minus 116. Press your calculator, 3x is now equal to 64 degrees. To find the exact value of x, we divide both sides by 3, so x is equal to 64 degrees by 3. Then press your calculator, x is equal to 21.3 degrees. So we find the value of x to be 21.3 and that of z to be 58 degrees. Let's come back to our initial equation here that says x plus y plus z is equal to 180 degrees. Substitute the value, so we're going to have 21.3 plus y plus 58 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Collect the like terms and add them up, so y plus 79.3 is equal to 180 degrees. Find the value of y now. We subtract 79.3 degrees from both sides, so y is equal to 180 degrees minus 79.3 degrees. So y is equal to 100.7. So approximately the size of angle y is equal to 101 degrees. Simple and straightforward. Here in this question, we are asked to find the length of line QR. And they say PQRS is a parallelogram, line PS bisects line RT, and line PQ equals 8 centimeters. This is actually a very simple question. There are many procedures you can use to solve this problem, but definitely we can only use one procedure at once. So before we continue, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification for this channel so that you'll be notified when a new video is uploaded. Thanks. So now, how can we find the length of line QR? From this triangle here, we can find the length of line QR if we have the length of one of the two other sides and the angle facing them. So let's go back to the data here. The first data we are given here is that PQRS is a parallelogram. So what is a parallelogram? A parallelogram is a quadrilateral in which opposite sides are parallel and equal. So this implies that this line here is equal to this line because they are opposite to each other, and hence line RS also equals to 8 centimeters. So now from this they say line PS bisects line RT, meaning line PS divides line RT into two equal halves, and hence this is a midpoint of line RT. So now we can say line RS equal to line ST, and therefore this line ST also equals to 8 centimeters. Now since this is 8 centimeters and this is 8 centimeters, line RT will be equal to 8 centimeters plus 8 centimeters, which is 16 centimeters. So now we have the length of line RT. To find the length of line QR from this triangle, we still need the size of this angle here and also this angle here. So what are the sizes of the angles? This is given as 3x and this 2x. But what is the size of this particular angle here? If you recall, since PQRS is a parallelogram, and in the parallelogram opposite angles are also equal, and if you look here, this angle is opposite to this here, and hence this is also equal to 4x. So now, since this is 3x, this 2x, and this 4x, we can form an equation that 3x plus 2x plus 4x equal to 180 degrees, because the sum of angles in a triangle equals to 180. Now 3x plus 2x plus 4x is 9x, so 9x equal to 180 degrees. Making x the subject of the formula, we divide both sides by 9. So here 9 cancels 9, and here 180 degrees divided by 9 is 20 degrees. So x equal to 20 degrees. So now we found x to be 20. So substituting x equal to 20 here, 3x will be equal to 3 times 20, which is 60 degrees. Here 2x will be equal to 2 times 20, which is 40 degrees. And here also 4x will be equal to 4 times 20, which is 80 degrees. So now, since we have the sizes of the angles and also the length of this line here, to find the length of line QR using the sine rule, 16 over sine 60 degrees will be equal to line QR over sine 40 degrees. Making line QR the subject of the formula, line QR equal to 16 over sine 60 times sine 40 degrees. Sine 60 degrees is 0.866 and sine 40 degrees is 0.6428. So now line QR equal to 16 over 0.866 times 0.6428. Press your calculator. Line QR equal to 11.8762, which approximately equal to 11.9. So we'll find the length of line QR to be equal to 11.9 centimeters.